Welcome back to Whole Future, guys. Wanted to talk about spreading the message of the whole food, plant-based diet, veganism, that kind of thing. Wanted to relate a story that recently happened to me. So I've been taking these functional medicine seminars, and basically it's about reading blood work and lab work and stuff like that, and then coming up with treatment plans for chronic diseases like autoimmune, heart disease, diabetes, stuff like that, using diet, exercise, and supplement protocols. Not a big fan of supplements myself, but it's a very interdisciplinary field. It's something I'm really interested in and passionate about. And so we've got chiropractors like me. I'm a chiropractic student. We've got naturopaths, homeopaths, acupuncturists, osteopaths, even medical doctors who are interested in this kind of thing and realize that the pharmaceutical route isn't always the best, doesn't always get great results, usually just suppresses symptoms instead of actually treating the root cause of disease. And so if you listen to a video I made about 4 or 5 months ago called Even Smart People Can Be Fooled, it was about one of these guys who was teaching the seminars, and every time he came up with a treatment plan for one of the diseases discussed, it was always centered around like paleo diet. And he would say like, oh, people are addicted to carbohydrates and people are addicted to sugar, and you know, the Inuit Eskimos, they didn't get heart disease. And so I was kind of refuting him point for point, like, you know, what about the China study? It's pretty clear that saturated fat does cause heart disease. If you're at the EPIC study and you know you're quoting these Eskimos, but the average Eskimo dies at age 39 from osteoporosis, good 10-20 years before they even get a chance to die from heart disease. And so I was being very courteous about it, but I was always, you know, backing it up with the science, with the facts. And afterwards we had a good little chat. Ended up sending him a bunch of articles on plant-based diet, nutrition, stuff like that, and also even the Alan Goldhammer studies on water fasting with hypertension and how it was the best therapy ahead of like diet, exercise, supplementation, anything like that. And so I just kind of sloughed it off as like, yeah, you know, you probably won't read it, but at least we had a good interaction, and you know, sent him the data, so he'll do what he wants with it. Anyway, I come to this seminar this weekend, and this dude is pretty much point for point like, okay, if you know diabetes, you could put them on a Paleolithic type diet, but also the data for whole food plant-based is really good, so which either is your preference, or you may have the patient try both, and whichever is their preference. And he was pretty much like offering whole food plant-based diet 50-50 right along with paleo. It hadn't taken over, and he hadn't totally changed his mind, but he was open to the idea. He had read the data, and I was just flabbergasted that he was saying this in the slides. He was talking about it. He did a whole set of slides devoted to Dr. Goldhammer's water fasting study, and we had a class discussion about, you know, the water fasting process and how it all works, and the refeeding onto the health promoting whole food plant-based diet. And I was just really surprised. Like, I really did not think that what I was saying would get through to him, but it did. And so it just kind of serves as a reminder, like, you know, we can win this uphill battle. I don't even want to call it a battle, of just like changing people's mind and showing them like what a win-win-win the whole food plant-based diet is. And if we're just courteous about it, we present data, we speak other people's language, you know, we do things in a friendly way, we can get through to people. And so it just kind of annoys me when I post something, you know, vegan related on Facebook, and then someone else comments with a joke, but like, oh, what about bacon? That doesn't bother me. But when my vegan friends chime in with like, oh, well, you wouldn't eat a dog, would you? Oh, brr, and just come out attacking, you know, that friend of mine who pretty much just gets turned off from it. So I really advocate like a friendly, non-pushy approach. But, you know, at the same time, like, know your science, know your data really well so you can present that when the time comes. So that's my story. Just encouragement with you guys to, you know, continue to be the lighthouse, continue to set a positive example, and continue to advocate when you can in a friendly way, and be there backing up with data. So I just wanted you guys to leave a comment down below. If you're not a vegan, if you're not doing this whole plant-based thing, maybe just comment as why not, what's either holding you back or what's keeping you from even trying it. And then if you are, I want you to just relate a story of a time when you tried to convince someone the value of the vegan diet, the whole food plant-based diet, and either it was a success, like a big success, or a big failure. What did you learn from that? This is something that fascinates me, so I'd just love to hear your comments on the subject. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next video. Hey guys, subscribe to Whole Future on YouTube and check out Whole Future on Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat as well.